Yo everybody, what's going on? Welcome. This is not iRacing. We are still waiting for the update to go live. It is taking its sweet old time. Everything is showing green on the status page, but we are still not green to start downloading the update. So once it does go live, we need to download the update, and then because this was all a little last minute, I need to set up the stream to display iRacing to you guys, because I think I lost that after the last time I had the game. It was nearly 3 years ago now since I last played iRacing. So I got it again at the weekend on Saturday, and have been, there's done a couple of little races, but it was mostly for waiting for the rain. Yo Phil, welcome my dude. Welcome. You last minute? No, of course not. I was all supposed to be prepared. So basically there is a test drive function on iRacing. When the servers go down, they put up a test drive service so you can still drive in iRacing. So I was like, great. And you can actually drive cars you don't own. So I was like, fantastic. While I'm waiting for the rain, I can jump in on all these GT3 cars, GT4 cars. But then I found out moments before the stream that you have to pre-download the content you want to use in the test drive function. So I was like all prepared, ready to just do some laps in some cars I've never driven before while we wait. And yeah, turns out you have to pre-download, which it didn't specify. So that's all good fun. But what I want to do while we've got a little bit of time is I booted AMS2 so that I can kind of jump into some cars and do a bit of a back-to-back comparison, because I wanted to do this the other day after I initially drove iRacing. So I'm going to see if we can set up. The problem is I'm gonna do dry to start with. Default progression, medium rubber. We're gonna start with what I did on iRacing last, which was Alton Park in like this little formula car thing. I don't know. The other problem is there isn't, on the default content with iRacing, there isn't a lot that completely overlaps. You get the MX-5, which isn't in this. You get the GR86, which isn't in this. So it's very difficult to find an overlap. But what they did have was some like really, really slow formula car. 93 horsepower, what's this? 161. It didn't have a lot of horsepower at all. But these things are really slow. That might be the most comparable, honestly. I don't even know what it was I drove on iRacing. I have driven these things before in an RCO race. There's a video on the channel. But yeah, so because this test drive thing, I really wanted to do it because I kind of want to make a comparison between this ACC and iRacing without having to pay even more for a GT3 car just to use it. It's like $15 just to buy one GT3 car. So didn't really fancy doing that. But this test drive thing is apparently up for 24 hours after the new update goes live. So we should get the chance to try some other cars. Just going to check iRacing before we start, see if it's gone live. But yeah, so what I've driven so far in iRacing, we are still down for maintenance, so let's get out. But yeah, what I've driven so far in iRacing has not been massively comparable. Okay, I feel like I'm sat really low in this thing. Oh. How fast? Oh, limit is off, I'm just maxing first gear. So that'll let me know what the sound is like, if it's too loud, too quiet on the engine. Because I have no idea with this game. Okay, so straight away, I'm clipping into my race suit. Straight away, the rear end is round. Yeah, I'd like to be further back, but I started clipping into my helmet or something. Okay, so yeah, straight away, the rear end of this is loose. Oh, and we're locking up very similar to iRacing, aren't we? But yeah, this thing will spin. I can adjust nothing. Increase FOV, I could, yeah, but whoa, that would change it for everything. There isn't, I don't think the FOV is car specific in this. Yeah, this thing doesn't have ABS, so you have to. I mean, I'm barely on the brake. I can't adjust the bias, can I? What have I got actually? Turn to pits. This will let us know. I need to be on, yeah, 90%. I need to be on like 78 for a non-ABS car. I'm just gonna practice it. I don't need to abide by the limit in the session. But yeah, so this little Formula car on iRacing had no power, lots of grip, but the rear end was impossible to get to move. And this thing, look, I mean, I'm barely turning and the rear end's stepping out on me. This turns out to be sort of a more of a fun actual driving experience because you have to hustle these damn things. But yeah, brake feel is a problem. The issue I was having with iRacing though is obviously when you get a lot of slip angle, it's very difficult to ever recover the car, and so I'm worried that in the rain, when you're slipping and sliding around, it might be very difficult to keep control of anything. So luckily we've not got access to super high-powered performance cars because we might not survive. Oh, I feel like I'm barely pressing the brake pedal. Yeah, I can get a trace up for you. I feel like I'm barely pressing it. You watch B on the bottom there. When I get to a braking zone. Ooh. Okay, now straight to 100%. Max Verstappen rates the original AC above iRacing. Yeah, I mean, the reason... Oh boy. The reason people like Max use iRacing is because you have to drive within such a narrow window, and that's what they're trying to replicate in the real world, is that level of precision. It's not that iRacing's the most realistic, it's just that it's a good practice tool for them. But I found it to be okay. Enjoyable, jumped into an MX-5 race, but it's just so expensive. I've not got a problem with paying monthly for it. If it's a service and you pay monthly for it, that's great. But then to have to buy the cars and tracks on top of that, it just seems like it's just there's so much better value to be had with this or ACC or AC or, you know. And with LFM and ACC, you've basically got everything iRacing can offer for the GT cars anyway. Who knows what Le Mans Ultimate will be like, but... Oh! It's funny because I was driving the GT3 cars on AC, and they're so much better than ACC. You can feel what they're doing in... Yeah, exactly. Same with this. You feel the rear end. I think this and AC are more realistic in terms of what it feels like to drive a car, but iRacing and ACC are just more popular. Like, ACC and iRacing are very much front axle dependent. The physics are very much based on what the front axle's doing, and that's kind of good for just, you know, trying to be consistent throughout a race. Oh boy. Where like this in AC is more the actual fun of driving. But AC2 nails it. Yeah. That's going to be interesting to see what they do with that. Oh, that's a bit of understeer. Okay, let me have a iRacing check. See how we're doing with the updates. Everything. Status page. Green, green, green. Oh no. UI backend services unstable. That's unfortunate. Let me give a refresh on the app. Still not available. Okay, let me try, because this thing's wild on the rear end. Really, really wild. See if we can we adjust. We've got an anti-roll bar. Oh, I can only... Okay, that's not going to help. And then nothing else. You just can't adjust. It just feels... I guess the front's really, really stiff. Yeah, I've not... Have you got Le Mans Ultimate, Phil? I've not bothered yet. I heard it was full of bugs, so I just... but I've not ever driven R Factor 2 either, so... A lot of people saying it's just like an R Factor 2 DLC, but I've not had any experience with R Factor 2. I don't know if they have a demo mode or like a free account to test it or not. I think is it Race Room that's free. I haven't yet. No, it's £25 or something. It's not tremendously expensive, but again, it's after this hype cycle. It's how many people are actually going to be using it. We've got... Oh, that's the grass. We've got so many sims going on now. And I heard Kiloton Racing are working on one as well to be released next year. So there's just not the player base to support it. You know, I mean, this game's like not a whole bunch of people who are on it, despite it being, you know, really good value of what it offers. Yeah, just end up with, you know, people will still be on ACC and iRacing because that's just what everyone's on. Okay, this thing is still on the nose. I'm trying to think. There is some street cars in this, but I think they're all front-wheel drive. I don't think there's anything comparable to the MX-5, is there? I might have to have a look. Because I just don't really get on with Formula cars in this sim. Although this is a bit better now with... I mean, I'm still sliding the thing into corners, but yeah, a bit more work on that front anti-roll. It might be better. Whoa, look at that! You see. If there isn't the user base to have decent races, it's pointless. Yeah, the AI I saw was shockingly bad. Yeah, you just need... Oh. I have had some good races in this with... let me see if I can find a road car. With Racecraft Online, but only like, you know, 6 or 8 people. Where you don't need 30 people in a race for it to be good. But you do need 12 maybe, you know, because you lose a few crash lap 1 and you lose a few. But I've had some, you know, UI backend services is now okay, but race results progression is now unstable. So they're still working on things. Okay, street cars. This is, oh no, this is not Brazilian Series prototype. GT Touring. Okay, that's not going to cut it. I thought there was, let me just go all alphabetical. This is the little dinky cars. They're not quite going to cut it. These things are leery as they come. Yeah, is there something like this that's slightly similar to an MX-5? There is an IndyCar, I believe, on iRacing under the legacy content that I've got access to. Which I might... What, oh, is this what we just in? No, something like that. I might try... we might get onto something... Because I do have these things, look. We might try something with a bit of rain. Oh no, this is 93. What are these? 155 horsepower. Sheesh. I don't know. Can I find out what the car is in iRacing that I was using? iRacing.com, cars included in membership. Was it the Ray FF16 or was it the Formula V? No clue. Does this tell me how much horsepower this has got? It looks similar to that. Does this say? No, don't know. Okay, but there is legacy content. Oh, there was the V8 supercar, which was under legacy content. I don't know if that is that being shown here. Can't see that. It's a minefield. Honestly, it's not plug and play. Is old iRacing. Oh, no, I thought it was live. Oh, we got down. We got down now for race results server. So what do we think? Is it, yeah, there's the Ginetta. There is a GT5 Ginetta. Oh, there's this thing. This has got to be somewhat comparable. 173 horsepower or a GT5 Ginetta similar to the MX-5 Cup car, race car, which is, again, no info on horsepower. I have a feeling it's not going to be up to date. Yeah, the maintenance apparently started at 1 o'clock our time, and I thought it would be well done by, what are we on now, 20 past 7. One more refresh. I'm really sad that I didn't know about the downloading on the test drive. That would have been really good fun to at least get to use some other cars. So we'll try this, and we'll try a bit of rain. I know we're not. Could we simulate time progression? Could we simulate the track drying out 60%? Okay, here we go. I need to be in like a race. Well, not... Yeah, do we set up a race? Let's set up a race. Get some other cars on to dry the track as well. We're going to go... It was at the Alton Park we had, or Laguna Seca, which was the other track I had access to on iRacing. Let's go Laguna Seca. Let's go 60 times. So one hour progression is the same as a minute. If it's 60, okay, that might be too much. What was I thinking? We'll just do a 10-minute race. Do time. 10-minute race. Yeah, how many slots can we have? Okay, so we're going to go... Let's just start wet and have it dry out. That might be the easiest. So now we just need to get the progression. Let's start it. 2 p.m.'s fine. And... do we try 6? 60 feels like it might be... Oh no, but we need it to dry, don't we? Not that we need the time to progress. Yeah, because we're going to be up in midnight. We just need the weather progression. There we go. Right, yeah, time progression is just the day-night cycle. This can go up to 60 times as well. Slot 2 being 30 minutes, slot 3 being an hour. Okay. So this is saying slot 1 being hour 0. Slot 2 is 30 minutes into a race. Let's just go 60 and see what happens. And then let's pick the, what was it, GT5. Where's it gone? Where's GT5 gone? Here. Why is it down here? And this thing, the Puma. Oh, there's loads to choose from. Let's go with this looking thing. There's iRacing colours. There we go. And AI. What are we doing? Race. How do we get AI? Opponents? 19. Opponent number. Oh, because, yeah. 20. Let's just keep this relaxed in case the frame rate. We're going to go same... identical. Opponent skill 90, sure. We're going to start in the middle, 10-minute race. Let's see how this goes. I just want to see if we can get a feel for it being wet and drying, because the drying line on this game is very similar to what's going to be in iRacing, where in ACC it's like predetermined, the dry line, but in this and iRacing it will dry where the cars are driving the most, and it will be wet offline. So if everyone drives offline, then it will dry there rather than... What's the worst that can happen? Exactly. We are authentic by weather on the tires, which should be wet. Oh, he's going to dry. We're going to be on wet tires. Let's just send it. Let's just go for it. Oh, rolling start. I didn't set that. I can't... What track are we at? Laguna Seca. Okay, I remember. I can't see a thing. Oh, this has got disaster written all over it. I can't see a thing. We're braking. We're braking. This car is really quiet. Okay, this feels similar to the MX-5 at least, in terms of speed and handling. Let me just... This thing's so quiet. Have you done a wet race before on this? Yes. Once or twice. It's really good. But not as many times as I wish I had. Okay. See, I can... If you increase the wiper speed, the raindrops will go faster as well. Because I think that's the rain done. This is gonna progress pretty quickly, but now we should hopefully start to just see the line drying. We could have started on a wet track actually without it raining, but never mind. This car is all I can hear is water. I can't hear the car. But then I have to crank the volume up, and the next car I get in is going to be deafeningly loud. Okay. You can just float this thing into corners, though. It's why is it so silent? Remind me to turn this down, because we will be deafened if not. Do we have ABS in this thing? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so let's see. Oh no, it's still raining. It went sunny for a minute. Now it's too loud. It went sunny for a minute, and now we've gone. Looks like it's going to rain again. So I don't know if we're going to what this progression is going to be like. But oh, that's a lockup. Yep. See, maybe I should have been braking offline there. Maybe that was so I was on the racing line. Yeah, spray is a problem. I can feel the front, I feel the rear. It's actually, yeah, why is it just sunny over this part of the track? Oh, yeah, I didn't turn the ABS brake pressure down. But yeah, there's a decent amount of grip. It's not super light. Now most sims just sort of go. Ooh. But you do have wet tires on, so you would expect it to be fairly decent. And I guess these things have not got a whole bunch of horsepower. And then we know AMS2 has a lot of grip naturally, so there isn't. Well, I was going to say there isn't a bunch of understeer, but there is some. Oh, that. Sorry. They're only robots. It's fine. Yeah, look how dark and dingy it is over this part of the circuit. I guess that's a little. Is that realistic? If it was a Nürburgring, I'd understand. Let's go send one. Oh, I'm trying my best not to lock up, but it's difficult. Yeah, in terms of braking on and off the wet line, doesn't seem to be. At least in this thing, doesn't seem to be massively noticeable, which is something iRacing is supposed to have implemented. Which, because I don't get it in ACC either. In ACC, there doesn't seem to be any more or less grip on or offline. You can stick to the racing line and be quite fine in that. Look how sunny it is. I don't understand it. Yeah, it's still raining. Is the I guess no, maybe it's the spray, but it's not going to see a drying line very much. I don't think. I don't think there's any setting we can do to aid that. I just need more time for the cars to disperse the water, I guess. Braking way later than everyone else into the... Whoa! Okay, someone's coming up. But this thing's just fun. This car's just... This game's generally just a whole bunch of fun to drive. But yeah, you can slide it, you can feel it, you can catch it. Lack of ABS is killing me. But I don't actually know what this thing's like in the dry. Actually, I might have to try that if iRacing still isn't live after this. AI doesn't seem too bad. No, they're not terrible in this. I don't think. They do have the moments though. Like these three are kind of not overtaking each other. But yeah, there's a couple of tracks where they'll just randomly brake. What they shouldn't do. They're doing a more better job than I am. Oh, I shouldn't have gone 5th gear. Yeah. The spray is pretty disorientating. I can't see a thing, look. Oh. Okay, that's a curb. What position am I? 4th. Okay, that's the podiums up there. I've got 2 more laps to get this done. Oh, I can't stop locking. Oh, is this a bit of a dry line coming? Here we go, look. I'm just going to slide down there. I want to be able to see this. Yeah, look. We've got a dry line appearing. Now that we can see it. I'd like to be able to get a sense to see if there's any more or less grip. See, this bit looks really dry, I'm going to say. No, there's spray coming off me still. It looks dry. It looks dry. Hello. No, there's still puddles. Yeah, I generally struggle with cars without ABS in this game. They're not lock up. I feel like I'm barely ever pressing the brake pedal, but it's locking. Oh, the front tyres are feeling really notchy though through the force feedback. It seems to be getting worse as it's sort of getting a bit drier. I'm just gonna straight dive bomb. Catch it. Okay, this is really, yeah, this is really wet. Oh god, the rattling from the front tyres is pretty horrible. Stop. Yeah, it's really noticeable. Oh no no no. You can slide it nicely though. What happens where that dry line go? It's gone. Okay. Did we do it? Was I seeing things last lap? what the steering feels. I can't tell you how horrible this feels. It's like a constant rattling through the steering. Like if I'm constantly driving over a curb. Oh, we're bogged down. Yeah, 5th gear is not the one up there. But yeah, you can just, because there's just naturally a lot of grip in this game, you can just throw things around a lot more. Yeah, this is drying in, it's drying in patches. But constant puddles, possibly, it feels pretty horrible. I did put it onto default plus the other day on the force feedback setting, which, I don't know if that's made it worse. But yeah, good, fun enough car, but that rattling is crazy. Let me get out of that. Okay, let's check iRacing. Service is not running. Uh-oh. We might not get to it tonight. Let me refresh. Still down. Status page. Where we at? Race results progression unstable. That's what we're waiting for. Okay, while we wait for that then, let's see if we can jump. What time are we on for? If it's not live by 8, we'll see what Racecraft Online race is happening at 8 o'clock, and then we'll postpone the iRacing rain for another day. But fingers crossed, hopefully we can just get a little bit of action. We've got 2 people signed up for the 8 o'clock GT3 race at Monza, or currently 0 people signed up for the LMDH at Interlagos for the silver. I do need to do the silver, but not many people are signed up. So we could do GT3 at Monza if iRacing is not live by then. I'm just so sad I didn't know about the test drive situation. So you not play offline? Yes, only if you pre-download the content on a separate like installation of iRacing. It looks like the whole menu structure is massively complicated and confusing, and just it's a nightmare. I joined a race the other day and I had no idea if I was in the right server or not. There was no way that told me like, yeah, you're in the right place, this is the race, it's going to move to the race in a minute. Porsche Cup at Watkins Glen, is that? In practice? In. How long's left in practice? We don't know. I'll do a bit of Porsche Cup. The racing. I know the racing. What are we waiting for? Oh, they're just moving to qualifying. That'll be perfect. Oh, they were 30-minute race. Okay, we might end up doing this if iRacing is not. Your iRacing service is not running. You cannot drive until the service is restored. Click the button below to restore the service, but it's down. Still unstable. Racing. Bro, start the race. Oh, is it glitched? Okay, let's running into AMS2. It was in practice though. I guess it's just got stuck. Oof. Yeah, you can actually boot the host here and it still won't work. We had this before. That's a shame they've not fixed that, if that's true. Refresh iRacing status page. Still unstable. It's about as unstable as AMS2. That is a shame. Watkins Glen Porsche Cup. 10 people. We can't do it. I just joined. Was iRacing that bad you went to AMS2? Welcome. And iRacing's still not up yet. The maintenance started at 1 o'clock UK time, apparently. And yeah, here we are 6 hours later, maybe 7 hours later. And we are still waiting. Most stuff on the status page is green, but there's one race results progression is apparently unstable. Whatever that means. Oh, it's gone green. But we had everything green earlier. That's a good sign. The thing is, Andy, AMS2 is bugged as well. Right now. ACC is looking tempting. You know, we tried these other sims. We try our best. I'm just refreshing. Oh, shadow play. Is that because iRacing's working? Let me refresh. So yeah, so we are trying to just do a bit of back-to-back, driving some cars and tracks that are on iRacing. So when we go to iRacing, we can do a comparison. But that was difficult because there's not a lot of cars that actually translate with the default stuff. How much is iRacing? Expensive. I paid $12 for the month, and then each additional car is $12, and each additional track is $15. And the base content you get for your $12 a month subscription is pretty limited, unfortunately. It's basically the MX-5 and the GR86, and you get, oh, I can join. And you get one race series you can use with that. So if you want to be on iRacing, you do need to buy a fair amount of additional content. Most of the tracks, I mean, you can buy one GT3 car and race that, but then you need to buy a lot of circuits. So it's a very good sim. Enjoy my time with it, but that value proposition compared to what else is available. Conclusion, ACC is king. I mean, like ACC with LFM is about what you're going to get with iRacing at sort of a fraction of the price. Which is just, you know, I'm nothing against iRacing particularly, but it's just a value proposition compared to other stuff it's difficult to stomach. And if it was just a monthly $12 a month, that was what you had to pay to get access to everything. Not a problem, but the fact you have to buy the cars and tracks as well, it's like, I just find that a step too far. It doesn't blow me away enough to be like, yes, this is worth, you know, investing the money into. But if you've never played it, I think you get a discount on your first subscription, so it's worth, you know, trying a month. I think you can do 3 months for like $20 or something. It's definitely worth trying once or twice. So we'll get on track here. The status page for iRacing is currently green, so we are very close. But as of yet, it's still saying the service is down. Software not run. iRacing service does not appear to be run on your system. Okay, let me just stand by. But yeah, Andy, I like fallen out of love a little bit with ACC recently. I just not been excited to load it, you know. I do have other sims. Race Room is free and pretty good. Yeah, I've never but you are limited. Yeah, they offer a free pack, but then they do paid for cars and tracks. I need to try that because I haven't. I don't know about. Do you know if R Factor has? Does R Factor have a free or demo opportunity? If not, we were talking about Le Mans Ultimate earlier. That's like £25 currently, but it's in a a very early access broken state. So I've heard some reports of quite a lot of bugs with that one. But yeah, I do need to try race for the sake of downloading it. We might have to do a race room stream. Per car and track, yeah. Which again, like, but the game is free other than that, so it's, well, iRacing is just the worst of both worlds. But it does, iRacing does look, it does look better on my graphics card than ACC does. ACC just looks the worst of all the sims because it seems to be so intensive. Are we going? I don't know what layout we was using. I was ready to brake then, and this guy's flying up behind me. Yeah, but now watch me. What are we on? 56. Oops. No. Next page. Let's go 58. Why is it? Sorry. Because everyone's got a broken front bumper, but probably why. The thing is, Racing doesn't have a player base. Yeah, exactly. It's another huge problem. Whoa! I've been smashed off. What is going on? Like this, I mean, this has just enough players to like scrape by with a few races, but it is missing, you know, a few extra people, unfortunately. But I have more fun actually driving in this, actually driving the car. Limited to PC, that's why, yeah. Why is there... Oh, more glitches. You see, and then... Oh. You know? I can't click what... You know what I mean? Yeah. Sim racing's difficult, boy. It turns out there's no good option. Can't be. Don't want to play ACC. iRacing's down. AMS2's busted, and yeah, you get four tracks and 8 cars in race room, and it's 80 gig download. We're struggling. The hassle of gaming, absolutely. Where's my taskbar? Let me reboot iRacing. Let's check again. Still not. Everything's green on the status page, is it? No. Race results progression has now gone to down. Things you don't get with ACC, exactly. Let's play GTR 2. You know, I didn't know GTR 2 existed until about a month ago, but it's looking like a good option. Super retro, but apparently like the force feedback kind of holds up really well, which is surprising. At what time is it? 10 to. Do we? I don't know if it's worth jumping into the RCO race. We might just have to postpone the iRacing situation. What time is it? We do the RCO race at 8 o'clock. There's only 2 people signed up though, so that's the problem. What have we got here? Bathurst, oh, that's in the race. Qualifying Bathurst and GT3s. Sure. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, GT3 Gen 1. Let's go for Mercedes. 6-lap Bathurst race. Sure. Let's go. GTR 2 is actually a good game, in my opinion. Yeah, I've heard good things to it. Even like, you know, someone just playing it today is like, yeah, this actually holds up. You just fire the original AC and drive the GT3 cars in that. Their server's always full. Surprised, how old is AC now? It must be getting on. still a huge player base. I mostly don't, the stuff I see with that is people who have made like toge drift open world maps and stuff. Like the level some of the modders have gone to in that is crazy. Okay, well, speaking of full lobbies, we've got a bunch. If we can stay in this thing, what have we got? Qualifying 2 minutes. We're not even going to do an outlap. Okay, we start from the back of the grid. Let's just check. We've got a half decent setup. Rear downforce. I think we'll just get rid of a lot of that. Sure, what can go wrong? Even the MX5 cup servers are always full. Those are great fun. Chaos though, a lot of people ram. Yeah. There's just no good sim. How many laps? What are we doing? 8? Does this is it allow 6-lap race? Okay. We ain't that much fuel then. We'll go a little bit over. This is gonna be interesting. 20 people, random lobby. Speaking of chaos, Aaron, we're about to see it. Not in the servers I go in. There is some open, some online lobbies can be half decent. Others not so much. A mixed bag. Even ACC, you get the odd chaos server. I would say like ACC and LFM's been pretty good. I've actually done a few races recently. I've recorded them, but they were just so dull. I was like, it's not even worth making a video from it, so I sort of scrapped it. But I have been doing a little bit of LFM and ACC from time to time. But I don't know. It's just, I think I've just played it a lot. I'm just kind of a little bored of it or sick of it, sick of the same sounds and the same look, you know. Going the ones with admins, yeah. If you've got a bit of race control to temper the chaos, be all right. So everything is green on the iRacing status page, bar one thing, which is up and down. Oh, now it's gone from down to unstable. So we're close. We're close. Although the first race back when I jumped in iRacing, MX5 D class, you know, the guys that were barely just out of rookie, and yeah, turn one. I went around the corner and there's just a car sideways. Nothing I could do, and I went into the side of it. I had terminal damage. Any tips on racing? Like racecraft? I don't know. Racecraft, in terms of like avoiding incidents and general, that's just instinct. That just comes with time. And then in racing, the main thing you need in actually racing is just to get into a rhythm, to get in that zone where you're just executing what you need to execute. You know where you need to brake, you know where you need to accelerate, and you're just metronomic. Because then, if you do the same thing, the only difference is what the tires are doing. That you want to get to a place where you're consistent enough to be able to feel that the tires are dropping off and the fuel load's coming down, and account for that. Where if you're just not, if you struggle to be consistent, then you all that stuff just goes over your head. It's just additional drama to deal with, which I think from what I tend to do is, especially like a new sim or a different, is just try to stick to one car. Just get used to a car first. Because I mean, if I jump in Formula cars in this, I mean, I'm just off at every corner. I don't spend any time driving them. I have no idea what I'm doing. It's like, but in the GT3s, LMD8s, so I can, you know, just about know enough. Trail braking helps in ACC. In this, you end up facing the wrong way. I don't understand it. In this, you either need to come off the brakes and turn in, or if you hold a load of brake pressure, you can use ABS and drag it to the apex. But if you do the sort of ACC, real progressive trailing off all the way to the apex, it just locks the rear end comes around. Oh, why am I in this view? I might jump the start. Wait. I had the pit limiter on. Oh no. Oh, this car's really loud. Oh, this. I had the pit limiter on. Oh, come on. I'm sorry if you can't hear me. Oh, where's this guy gonna rejoin? What was that? Oh my. Steering's still straight, steering's still straight. Okay, this is chaos. This is an open lobby. Yeah, this is a... Okay. You do need a bit of safety rating to keep a server tidy. Oh. I mean, this is Forza Horizon. Oh, this AMG's good though. I've got a bit of damage, but it's so fun to drive when it's not broken. I mean, what is that car in front of you? You can't even tell what that car is. There's so much damage. I need TC. I need TC. Why haven't I got TC? Why is TC disabled in this lobby? No wonder people are off if TC's disabled. Or just set to on, is it? Oh, where are you going, guy? Yeah, one of my quid is a spoiler. Whoa. Oh, someone else is off. This is... Oh, brakes way too early. Watch this rejoin. This body panel's flying at every corner. What position are we? 14th somehow. Oh, yeah, watch the curbs. Yeah, don't try it into... Oh! I'm round. Yeah, there's something slightly broken out the rear on this thing. I might not have a rear spoiler. Ooh. Oh, this is Forza Horizon. What are we doing? What are we doing? On the positive side, I'm 16 seconds up on my Delta. Can't make it work. Oh, is someone else facing my way? I don't think I have a spoiler. No, I'm not. I don't think so either. It doesn't feel like it. Oh, green flag though. We're finally done crashing. Oh no, no, no. Alright, Aaron, cheers for sticking by, mate. Catch you later. Yeah, this Mercedes is missing a spoiler as well, look. Oh, we're giving no space. Oh! Yeah, this Mercedes has not got his radar on at all. Oh, cars just feel alive in this thing though, man, I'll tell you. You just feel everything. Look, like, no rear spoiler, I know I just can't turn in as much as I want to. It's just great. It's just unbelievable. Oh, boy. It's a heavy impact. Oh, the Porsches. A big gap behind us, but we'd like to get past this Mercedes if we can. Oh, look at the double draft. Ah, look at the double turn. Nothing, it can't go anywhere. I can't really see my bonnet's all crumpled up as well when they go to that front quarter panel. Oh boy, it's snappy out of the last corner. Oh, slow car. Whoa, that Porsche did a bunny hop. Try to get on the run down Mountain Straight. Oh, these cars littered around this racetrack. There's more cars. Oh, it's invisible. That's handy. Gosh, what the hell? Okay, this is the last open lobby we we tried. Oh. Oh no. He put me off my lack of rear spoiler. Is everything up to date? I've seen it's been in maintenance since just after lunchtime, our time here. So it's been a good 7 hours, we think, of maintenance. So we're just we got a couple more laps, and I'll check status page. But yeah, we've got an 8 PM buzz. I was hoping it would be live by 7 o'clock, but they're still having some teething issues with the new update, I think. Oh no, my little... Whoa! My Porsche buddy's had some trouble. What position are we? 6th place somehow. But yeah, I think there's a lot of people who were, I know Basic Ollie was streaming at 6 o'clock. Like, yep, new update's going live any minute now. They've been sat there for 2 hours just trying to entertain the people. I'm not very confident today. Yeah, this is where the lack of spoilers is really tricky. Finding nice to have a bit of clean track though. Oh no! Oh, sorry. Is that put? No, we're still straight. This has been a Forza Horizon. Absolute arcade lobby. Oh boy, something's really broken at the back. You had to say something. Like, oh yeah. Oh look, someone else off now. Oh, is that the guy who was ramming everybody? Yeah, dude, this thing's so broken. We are spoilerless. No one's got the radar on, I swear. The positional awareness is just 0. GTR's got no real lights, it's been in that much of a smash. Oh, there's no real. Yeah, TC's on 0. I've been murdered. What's going on? What happened? Oh no. I don't believe it. Whoa. The race is over there. I'm not gonna make it. Dude, who goes random online lobby? Oh yeah, I'm gonna set TC to 0 for everybody. That's a great idea. I can't see my bonnet, I can't see. Oh, green flag again finally. Oh, he's lost it. Oh, it's so... This is so difficult to drive. We're gonna bring home in 7th if I can just manage 2 more corners though. This has not been the best advert for AMS2, but it really is freaking great. Yeah, let's go. Bring it home in some points. Even after all that. No spoiler. Crumpled bonnet. Whoa. Zero TC. We're going to bring it home. The 7th place. Dude, that was unbelievable. I'll tell you what, it's so freaking loud. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, that was that. Let's check iRacing. I think I've still got to download the update even once iRacing goes live. I don't know how big it's going to be. We might have to rain check this for another day. Let me check. I'm refreshing. iRacing is still in maintenance. Yeah, that's brutal. Still in maintenance. 7 hours later. Everything's green on the status page. Yeah, I'm so sad about the test drive thing. I didn't know you had to pre-download. I didn't know. Let me just try. See if I can check the Reddit or the Discord or something. It's not going live today. I think you might be right. If it's all new updates, half the top split is about to lose 5% down. They're live? No? Oh, no, everyone's still waiting, I think. Can I refresh? 18 minutes ago, everyone was just on F5. Restore service? No. It's broken, boys. It's officially broken. Okay, well, we tried. We have to postpone the iRacing rain update for another day. Yeah, it's still down. It's still down. I've checked everything. Checked, double checked, checked again. So yeah, I don't know how to call it at that. We tried. We gave it a shot. But I've got to download the update as well, and it's still not live. We could be here till midnight. So, it was a poor advert for iRacing, a poor advert for AMS2. But we had fun. I'm excited to try. Oh yeah, race results have gone back to unstable again. Yeah, it's over. It's over. We had an interesting race, interesting time. I think we'd learn some stuff maybe, and yeah, I'll see. I don't know if I can do tomorrow, but I'll definitely get a video up or get a stream up maybe Friday or something. If not, when this thing's actually live. But yeah, I thought 7 hours would have been plenty of time, and I'm gonna download the test drive thing. So if next time this happens, I can at least test drive some stuff. Sounds good. But yeah, thanks everyone. Cheers, Phil, for hanging out, sticking with us with it. And yeah, apologies we couldn't bring you some iRacing rain content. But yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers, guys.